Hello and welcome to the Primacoustic Room Designer App video. Here you're going to learn how to set up your app, how to add walls and other dimensions, and most importantly, how to add Primacoustic acoustic panels to your space. The Primacoustic Room Designer App is a web-based browser app, so there's nothing to download or install. Just visit our website, primacoustic.com, on any desktop browser. We recommend Firefox or Chrome as they are best for user experience. On our website, you'll find access to the app, where you can either log in to see your saved designs, register now, or just jump in guest mode and get started right away. Just remember, with guest mode, you cannot share or save your designs, yet you can always register at any point in the process. Let's start with the dimensions of the walls in the room. This will allow you to easily orientate other items in the space. There are two ways this can be done. Either select a pre-made design and modify, or draw walls to the exact specifications of your space. To draw the walls, select the pen tool and click anywhere on the canvas to start drawing the walls. The length and position of the walls can be readjusted later. To deselect any tool, simply right-click. Now I'm going to update the height of the room and save my changes to 10 feet. Once the walls have been drawn, you can adjust them accordingly to ensure the perfect length. After the walls are drawn, now it's time to add other placeable objects. First, we're going to add a door to our studio. Simply click on the designated object to move it into the location where you want it placed. Navigate to the drop-down window that contains the placeable objects, including doors, windows, furniture, and various audio solutions from Primacoustic, including our popular room kits. You can switch from metric to imperial as well, depending on your preference. After placing the object, you can move the object around and see the exact measurements indicated in blue. Now, let's add some windows to our studio. Navigate to the Placeable Objects section in the drop-down window and select Windows. Then we will place a smaller window and adjust its height. The object's dimensions are measured from the center of the object. After I place the first window, I can create a new object, or I can take an existing one and clone it. When you clone an object, it'll keep all the properties of the original. Any object that's placed can be realigned after it's placed, so don't worry if you don't get it right the first time. In this case, I will clone the window 3 times, so that all the windows match. Now that all the studio doors and windows have been placed, I'm going to add some furniture to the studio, starting with a desk. In the Placeable Objects tab, under Furnitures and Accessories, I will select Tables and select a desk. Notice when the object touches the walls, it changes orientation. You can also reorientate objects by using the Rotate function. Now that we have the room set up exactly the way we want it, it's time to add acoustic treatment by Primacoustic. In this case, we're going to select a London Room Kit. To find the London Room Kit, go down to Placeable Objects and select the London Room Kit. Here you'll find a wide selection of London Room Kits. For this example, we're going to choose the London 10. It's available in black, gray, and beige. It is also available in printable or paintable colors, which you can custom design with any color or printed image you like. First, we will place the 12 scatter blocks in an offset pattern on the wall behind the DAW. I will adjust the elevation to create a scatter block design by making the first scatter block at an elevation of 4'11" from the ground, from the center of the scatter block, and place it near the window on the far wall. Then I will adjust the next scatter block to be 1 foot below that, allowing an entire row of 4 scatter blocks, and repeat this process until I've placed all 4 scatter blocks on the top and middle row. Then I'll go back and adjust the height to 2'11" so that the bottom row is directly below the top row, just 2 feet below, creating that perfect scatter block pattern. Notice the green check mark indicator showing that all the scatter blocks have been placed. This is a way to know how many you have left in your box, or if you need to open a new box. Next, we will place the control column acoustic panels, starting on the wall on the right side of the engineer's chair. In this studio setup, this wall is very reflective, and we will place 6 control columns to help eliminate unwanted reflections. I will start by placing the control columns and then readjusting their positions to be equal lengths from each other using the built-in measurement indicator. After 6 control columns have been placed, I will place the last 2 on the adjacent walls above the windows by flipping the control column and adjusting their heights to be above the windows. Now that we've placed the last panel inside the Primacoustic London Room 10 kit, the green light indicators will show that all the panels from the boxes have been placed and the entire kit has been used. So let's add some additional acoustic treatment with some base max traps, also available in multiple colors, including black, beige, and gray. When placing max traps, remember that they fit inside the corners of the studio. Now, let's add Primacoustic Stratus to give acoustic treatment above the engineer's working position. Moving the Stratus along the walls can adjust the rotation, or we can adjust it after we place the Stratus. For this studio, we're going to place 4 Stratuses above the engineer's working station. Now that we have all the acoustic panels placed, let's check out our design in 3D mode. After you're done with your design, register to submit a free quote or to share your design with friends. Select the design you would like to submit to our product experts, and they will respond with a quote or suggestions to help you improve the acoustics of your studio or space. Here are some examples of studios that use Primacoustic acoustic treatment. Thanks for watching, and please reach out to our official customer support system found on our website, primacoustic.com. Primacoustic, acoustic solutions for a noisy world.